This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Goat farmer among 3 shot and injured on Marchpen Road. Gunmen on Friday morning shot and injured 3 persons, including a goat farmer on Marchpen Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The incident comes days after the goat farmer recovered more than 30 of his stolen animals with the help of the police. It is reported that sometime after 4 o'clock, heavily armed men invaded a goat farm and sprayed the house with bullets. The 3 injured persons have been admitted to the hospital. Deputy Superintendent Linroy Edwards, head of operations for the St. Catherine North Police Division, told the news that members of the Lion Palm gang were involved in the incident. DSP Edwards said the police have identified the suspects and have launched a manhunt. Over the last several weeks, gunmen have been targeting goat farms in the division, stealing livestock valued at millions of dollars. Lenworth Fulton, president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, is not satisfied that enough resources are being pumped into protecting farmers from predial thieves. Mr. Fulton said Friday morning's attack may discourage farmers from reporting incidents of predial larceny to the police, but he believes the police still need to do more, arguing that in many divisions, the police predial larceny unit does not even have a working vehicle to respond when complaints are made. Ganja seized in Hellshire St. Catherine Mangrove. The St. Catherine South Police have made another ganja bust, and investigators are seeking to nab the persons connected to the illicit activity. The police say a total of 40 knitted bags containing ganja were discovered in a mangrove in Hellshire on Wednesday afternoon. The seizure was made by members of the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard who were on an operation searching for illegal drugs and guns. The cache is believed to be a part of the guns for drugs trade, which is said to be prevalent in the area. The police are appealing to members of the public who have information to come forward. We will continue to pursue the persons involved in the illegal trade. We will also target spaces where the drugs are stored. This is to put a dent in the illegal guns for drugs trade, said Acting Commanding Officer for St. Catherine South Superintendent of Police Hopton Nicholson. This is the second ganja haul in the police division in recent times. Last week, 3 men were held in Spring Village, where 250 pounds of ganja were seized at a house. Policeman accused of having sex with a minor granted $350,000 bail. A 36-year-old police constable accused of having sex with a minor was today granted $350,000 bail when he appeared before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The court imposed stringent conditions on Jerome Solomon, who is charged with the offense of having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16. He was ordered to return to court on January 13 next year, at which time a committal hearing will be held. It's been alleged that the complainant and the policeman became intimate after a 2-year period. It is further alleged that they became familiar as the girl would accompany her elder sister to the police station where the cop was assigned. The sister reported to the station as part of a condition of her bail. The matter was reported to the authorities, and following a ruling earlier this month by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the policeman was charged. The policeman is being represented by Queen's Counsel Peter Champagny. 10 arrested after dramatic DRMA clampdown in Trelawny. The Trelawny police have arrested and charged 10 persons who attended a funeral for a popular motorcyclist who were found to be allegedly in breach of the Disaster Risk Management Act on Monday. Reports are that about 4 p.m., the police were in the community of Stettin when they ordered a large number of persons who had gathered a short distance from the church where the funeral service took place to disperse. Some members of the crowd reportedly became hostile and started to hurl missiles at the law enforcement team after an attempt was made to arrest a member of the gathering for breaches of the DRMA. Members of the law enforcement team had to fire warning shots in the air after they came under attack. The 10 persons were subsequently arrested. NWA to undertake culvert replacement along White River to St. Anne's Bay roadway. The National Works Agency is advising the public that a section of the White River to St. Anne's Bay roadway in the vicinity of Pearly Beach and the Jamaica Public Service Company substation will be reduced to single lane come Monday. The NWA says that the partial closure is to facilitate the replacement of a damaged drainage pipe. Manager of Communication and Customer Services at the NWA, Stephen Shaw, says the closure will be from 10 p.m. on Monday, December 13 until 5 a.m. on Tuesday, December 14. During the closure, works will be undertaken to remove the damaged culvert, which will be replaced by a 600 mm HDPE pipe culvert. Shaw says that although the project will be undertaken at night and during curfew hours, the work will be carried out one lane at a time and the roadway will remain open to single-lane access. Motorists who will be using the roadway during the period of works are being advised to obey the instructions of flag persons and the posted warning signs. NWC says Alliance Financial no longer authorized to collect bill payments. The National Water Commission is advising customers that Alliance Financial Services Limited is no longer authorized to collect bill payments on behalf of the company. The NWC says its contract with the financial entity was automatically cancelled because Alliance Financial Services is now being investigated by the Bank of Jamaica. Alliance Investment Management Limited, Alliance Financial Limited, their president Peter Chin and the vice president Robert Chin are facing a raft of charges for alleged breaches of the Bank of Jamaica Act, the Banking Services Act, and the Proceeds of Crime Act. The BOJ also suspended AFL's authorizations to operate cambio and remittance businesses and to operate in the BOJ FinTech regulatory sandbox. The NWC is encouraging customers to make bill payments through its online portal or any other authorized avenues. Holiday traffic changes for Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth to reduce congestion. Effective Monday, the National Works Agency will be making changes to traffic arrangements in the town of Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. A one-way system will be in effect along Main Street between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays and will terminate on January 3, 2022. Two-way traffic will be allowed along the corridor on Sundays. Community Relations Officer for NWA's South Region, Howard Hendricks, says that motorists entering Santa Cruz, traveling westerly from the direction of Mandeville, will flow into the one-way system from the intersection of Coke Drive, Institution Drive, and Main Street. This change will result in motorists traveling from the direction of Malvern or Coke Drive being restricted from making a right turn onto Main Street. Motorists wishing to head east towards Mandeville will instead be routed through the intersection of Main Street and Retirement Road and then onto the Santa Cruz bypass. Hendricks says motorists entering Santa Cruz from the direction of Locovia should turn left at the traffic light at the intersection of Main Street and Retirement Road and continue onto the bypass. Right turns from the bypass onto Market Street will still be permitted. However, left turns will be restricted. Institution Drive will also be converted to one-way, facilitating traffic flow into the Central Business District. Motorists traveling from the direction of Locovia towards Malvern can use Retirement Road or the Santa Cruz bypass and the Institution Drive. Hendricks says this new one-way system and restrictions are part of the NWA's Traffic Management Trust to reduce congestion and improve traffic flow into the town of Santa Cruz over the holiday period. 51 new COVID-19 cases, 2 more deaths. 2 more COVID-19 fatalities have been recorded in Jamaica, increasing the tally to 2,418. The deceased are a 71-year-old man from St. James, whose death was previously under investigation, and a 31-year-old woman also from St. James, whose death was previously under investigation. The Ministry of Health says the deaths occurred in August and September, and the 2 more fatalities are under investigation, moving that figure to 343. Meanwhile, there were 51 new cases, with ages ranging from 7 months to 95 years, pushing the total to 91,652. Of the new infections, 23 are women and 28 are men. The parish breakdown is as follows: Westmoreland 9, Hanover 9, Kingston and St. Andrew 8, St. James 8, St. Anne 7, St. Mary 4, Manchester 3, St. Catherine, St. Elizabeth and Trelawny 1 each. Clarendon, Portland and St. Thomas recorded no new cases. A total of 629 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 9.8%. In the meantime, there were 48 more recoveries, increasing the total to 63,358. Some 126 persons are in hospital, with 27 moderately ill, 10 severely ill, and 6 critically ill. 1 person is in government quarantine, while 17,363 are at home. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.